Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly attract wealth while others struggle? It's not always about luck or being born rich. The key difference lies in their mindset. Rich people think differently about money and opportunity. They embrace challenges as stepping stones to success. To get rich, you need to shift your mindset. Stop seeing money as the root of all evil and start seeing it as a tool for good. Money can create freedom, security, and opportunities to make a difference. Financial literacy is crucial. You need to understand how money works to make it work for you. Learn about budgeting, investing, and managing debt. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make smart financial decisions. Don't rely on just one source of income. Create multiple streams of income to accelerate your wealth-building journey. This could involve starting a side hustle, investing in dividend-paying stocks, or renting out a property. The more income streams you have, the faster your wealth will grow. Work smarter, not just harder. Leverage your time and resources effectively. Focus on high-value tasks that generate the most significant returns. Don't be afraid to delegate or outsource tasks that others can do more efficiently. Set clear and specific financial goals. Having a target to aim for will keep you motivated and on track. Break down your goals into smaller, actionable steps. Celebrate your milestones along the way to stay inspired. In today's competitive world, simply meeting expectations isn't enough. To truly stand out and achieve extraordinary success, you need to consistently exceed expectations in everything you do. This applies to your job, your business, and all aspects of your life. Don't be afraid to go the extra mile, take initiative, be proactive, and always look for ways to add value. When you consistently exceed expectations, you become an invaluable asset. This can lead to promotions, higher income, and more opportunities for growth. Be open to new ideas and opportunities. The world is constantly changing, and those who are quick to adapt and innovate are the ones who thrive. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and explore uncharted territory. Investing in yourself is one of the best investments you can make. Continuously seek knowledge, improve your skills, and expand your network. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. Investing wisely and spending smartly. Investing wisely is essential for building wealth. Don't be afraid to be a pioneer. Be the first to invest in new opportunities, especially in assets that generate passive income. Remember, the early bird catches the worm. Develop smart spending habits. Differentiate between assets and liabilities. Live below your means and avoid unnecessary expenses. Focus on building a solid financial foundation before indulging in luxuries. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep. Diversify your investments to mitigate risk. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Explore different asset classes such as stocks, real estate, and precious metals. A well-diversified portfolio can weather market fluctuations and generate consistent returns over time. Embrace long-term thinking. Building wealth takes time and patience. Don't expect to get rich quick. Focus on making smart decisions and staying disciplined with your investments. Remember, the greatest rewards come to those who are patient and persistent. The long game. Integrity and planning for the future. Integrity is paramount in both business and life. Operate with honesty, transparency, and fairness. Building a solid reputation based on trust will open doors to new opportunities and attract like-minded individuals. Avoid debt like the plague. Debt is a financial trap that can keep you from achieving your financial goals. Live below your means, save diligently, and invest wisely to build a secure future. Always strive to make a positive impact on the world. Use your wealth and influence to support causes you believe in and make a difference in the lives of others. Remember, true wealth encompasses financial abundance and a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Plan for the future by setting clear financial goals, investing wisely, and managing your money responsibly. By adopting a long-term perspective and making sound financial decisions, you can create a legacy of wealth and prosperity for yourself and future generations.
25 things poor people waste money on. Frugal Living 2024. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into 25 things that keep folks stuck in a cycle of debt and financial stress. We're going to call them out. those little leaks in your budget that are draining your hard-earned cash. You know, it's not always about making less money, but about being smart with what you've got. Let's get started and learn how to live frugally and take control of your finances in 2024. Listen, we've all been there. That shiny object syndrome hits you right in the checkout line. But those impulse buys, they're budget killers. That gym membership might sound good in January, but is it still calling your name come springtime? Don't let unused memberships drain your wallet. Late fees are like throwing money away. Plain and simple. Set up those automatic payments and kiss those fees goodbye. Chapter 4: Expensive Coffee. That daily $5 latte might seem small, but it adds up. Brew at home and invest the savings. You'll be surprised how quickly it grows. Chapter 5: Excessive Dining Out. Eating out is fun, but it shouldn't be a daily habit. Cook at home more often. It's healthier and easier on your wallet. Chapter 6: Cigarettes and Tobacco. Smoking isn't just bad for your health, it's a major drain on your finances. Quitting frees up cash for things you actually need and enjoy.
I feel nauseous, believe me.
Chapter 7: High-interest credit card debt. High-interest credit card debt is like a ball and chain. Pay those cards off aggressively and break free from the debt cycle. Chapter 8: Bottled water. Bottled water is expensive and bad for the environment. Use a reusable bottle and fill it with tap water. Your wallet and the planet will thank you. Chapter 9: Paying for cable. Cut the cord on expensive cable packages. Streaming services offer more affordable entertainment options. Chapter 10: Expensive mobile phone plans. Don't be fooled by fancy phone financing plans. Buy a phone outright and get a cheaper no-contract plan. Chapter 11: Brand name clothing. You don't need a designer label to look good. Opt for quality, non-branded clothing to save big bucks. Chapter 12: Extended warranties. Extended warranties are often a waste of money. Most products come with a manufacturer's warranty, and you can self-insure for less. Chapter 13: Unused subscriptions. Take inventory of your subscriptions and cancel the ones you don't use. You'd be surprised how much those monthly fees add up. Chapter 14: Excessive alcohol consumption. Cutting back on alcohol consumption not only benefits your health but also your bank account. Chapter 15: Convenience store snacks. Those convenience store snacks might seem cheap, but they add up quickly. Pack your snacks and save money on the go. Chapter 16: Don't get caught in the endless cycle of car payments. Buy a reliable used car and keep it for the long haul. Chapter 17: Fast fashion trends come and go quickly. Invest in timeless quality pieces that will last for years to come. Chapter 18: Don't buy home gym equipment unless you're already committed to working out consistently. Chapter 19: Non-generic medications. Generic medications are just as effective as brand-name drugs, but they cost a fraction of the price. Chapter 20: Excessive data plans. Don't pay for more data than you need. Analyze your usage and choose a plan that fits your actual needs. Chapter 21: Unused gift cards. Those unused gift cards are like cash sitting around. Make a plan to use them or re-gift them to someone who will. Chapter 22: Unnecessary home decor. Before you buy that trendy home decor item, ask yourself if it adds real value to your home. Chapter 23: Impulse upgrades. Don't upgrade your electronics or gadgets just because a new model is out. Wait until you truly need an upgrade. Chapter 24: Unnecessary storage units. Storage units are money pits. Sell or donate unused items and free yourself from those monthly payments. Chapter 25: Expensive beauty treatments. Be realistic about beauty treatments and factor them into your budget. There are plenty of affordable ways to look and feel your best. Outro Frugal Living 2024. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more frugal living and financial independence tips. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about being smart with your money so you can live a life you love. See you next time.
Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In this video, we'll explore how to become a billionaire by building a monopoly. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stop doing what everyone else is doing and start building a monopoly instead. The world idolizes competition, but true success lies in its antithesis, monopoly. While a competitive market distributes profits thinly among rivals, a monopoly enjoys unparalleled market dominance and consequently wealth creation. If your goal is to amass extraordinary wealth, building a monopoly should be your compass. This essay unveils the blueprint for achieving this ambitious goal. We'll delve into the dynamics of monopolies, explore strategies for establishing them, and arm you with the knowledge to chart your own course to becoming a billionaire. Remember, building a billion-dollar company isn't about competing in existing markets. It's about creating new ones and dominating them. It's about achieving 0 to 1, a concept I explore in depth in my book of the same name. Are you ready to build the future?
Many entrepreneurs focus on horizontal progress, expanding their reach within existing markets. They compete for slices of a pre-existing pie. However, true wealth creation lies in vertical progress, building a better product or service that creates an entirely new market. Think of Google. They didn't try to outcompete Yahoo in the early days of search engines. They built a vastly superior search engine, fundamentally changing how we access information. This vertical leap is what catapulted Google into a league of its own. Vertical progress hinges on innovation. It's about creating something 10 times better than the existing alternatives, not just incrementally better. This is how you escape the throes of competition and establish a monopoly. Innovation is the lifeblood of a monopoly. It's the engine that propels you ahead of the competition and keeps you there. Without constant innovation, even the most dominant companies become vulnerable.
Consider the software industry. Software companies operate with almost zero marginal cost of replication. Once they've built a great product, they can distribute it at virtually no extra cost. This allows software companies to scale rapidly and achieve unparalleled economies of scale. However, this advantage only holds true if the software remains innovative. The moment a competitor develops a superior alternative, the existing player's dominance crumbles. Continuous innovation is the only way to prevent this. Economies of scale, the power of leverage. Monopolies thrive on economies of scale. As production increases, the cost per unit decreases, allowing monopolies to offer lower prices than their competitors. This pricing power further solidifies their market dominance, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and profitability. Consider again the example of software. The initial cost of developing software can be high, but once created, it can be replicated and distributed at almost no cost. This allows software companies to achieve massive scale with minimal additional investment. This advantage is not limited to software. Companies in various industries can leverage technology, efficient operations, and strategic partnerships to achieve similar economies of scale, reinforcing their monopolistic advantage. Network effects and strategic expansion dominating markets. Network effects are another powerful force multiplier for monopolies. As more users join a platform, the platform becomes more valuable to each user. This creates a powerful feedback loop, attracting even more users and making it increasingly difficult for competitors to gain a foothold. Facebook's dominance in social networking is a prime example of network effects in action. The more friends and family members joined Facebook, the more valuable the platform became to each individual user. This positive feedback loop propelled Facebook to its current position as the world's dominant social network. Starting in a small niche market can be an effective strategy for leveraging network effects. By establishing a strong foothold in a specific niche, you can build a loyal user base and then expand outward to capture larger markets. From 0 to 1 practical steps to building your monopoly. Building a monopoly is a challenging but achievable goal. Here are practical steps to get you started. Identify a problem worth solving. Find a problem that people are passionate about solving and that isn't being adequately addressed by existing solutions. Develop proprietary technology. Create a unique solution that is difficult or impossible for competitors to replicate. This could involve developing new technology,
patenting existing technology, or building a strong brand around your product or service. Start small, dominate a niche. Focus on establishing a dominant position in a small, specific market. This will allow you to refine your product, build a loyal user base, and gain valuable experience before expanding to larger markets. Scale rapidly. Once you've achieved product market fit, focus on scaling your business as quickly as possible. This will allow you to capture market share and build a moat around your business. Building a monopoly is not about exploiting others. It's about creating something truly valuable that improves the lives of your customers. By focusing on solving real problems and creating innovative solutions, you can build a business that is both profitable and beneficial to society. For a deeper dive into the principles of building monopolies, I encourage you to read the book, 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. Thank you for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content on entrepreneurial success.
Welcome back. Today we're talking about building wealth in uncertain times. With talks of a potential recession and rising inflation, it can feel like the world is getting riskier. So, how do you protect your money? We're diving into that today. We're taking a page from Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's all about building wealth through assets, things that put money in your pocket. We'll explore 4 of his favorite assets and why they're powerful. Stick around for bonus tips on getting started even with limited capital. First up, dividend stocks. With dividend stocks, you're not just riding the stock market's ups and downs, you're getting paid just for holding on to the stock. Think of it like owning a rental property but collecting dividend payments instead of rent. Not all companies pay dividends, but some well-established ones do. These companies share their profits with you, the shareholder. As the company grows, those dividends can increase over time. Young investor, isn't the stock market risky? Yes, but with dividend stocks, you get potential growth and passive income. Diversification is key. Spread your investments across different companies and industries. Consider a dividend-focused ETF or mutual fund for built-in diversification. Reinvesting dividends can snowball your returns over time. Next, let's talk about bonds. Bonds might not be flashy, but they can be a smart addition to your portfolio, especially during inflation. Bonds are loans you make to governments or corporations, and they pay you back with interest. During inflation, as interest rates rise, the value of existing bonds tends to go up. Financial analyst bonds provide a counterbalance to the stock market's volatility. They offer a steady stream of income and help preserve capital during market uncertainty. Diversify your bond holdings across different types, like government and corporate bonds. Each type has its own risk and return profile, so spreading investments can mitigate risk.
Chapter 3. Real estate. Build your empire brick by brick. Real estate is a powerful wealth building tool, and you don't need hundreds of thousands to get started. It's a tangible asset you can see and touch, unlike stocks or bonds. As populations grow, the demand for housing increases, driving up property values. Real estate can generate passive income through rent. As you pay down your mortgage, you're building equity. You don't have to be a landlord to invest in real estate. Explore options like REITs, which allow you to invest in a diversified portfolio of properties. Consider real estate crowdfunding platforms for a hands-off approach. Invest smaller amounts alongside other investors and potentially earn passive income.
Chapter 4. Annuities. Your retirement paycheck you can't outlive. Annuities can be a valuable tool for generating retirement income if you choose the right type. An annuity is a contract with an insurance company where you give them a lump sum and they make regular payments to you. Fixed annuities provide a guaranteed stream of income, like a pension. Variable annuities link payments to the performance of underlying investments. Do your research and understand the fees before investing. Some annuities have high fees that can eat into returns. Consider working with a fee-only financial advisor to navigate annuities.
So there you have it. 4 powerful assets to build wealth and secure your financial future. Diversify your investments, focus on assets that generate passive income, and always do your research. You don't have to be a millionaire to get started. Start small, invest consistently, and let compounding work its magic. Over time, small, consistent investments can add up to significant wealth. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Remember, the best investment is in yourself and your financial education. Until next time.
Greetings, folks. Let's talk about turning a modest sum like $500 into a solid foundation for your financial future. You might be thinking that's not much to start with, But remember, every oak tree was once a little acorn. This isn't about get-rich-quick schemes. We're going to focus on time-tested principles, much like the approach I've used at Berkshire Hathaway. It's about building wealth steadily and wisely, brick by brick. This video is your blueprint to understanding the fundamentals of sound investing, managing your finances responsibly, and ultimately growing your wealth. Let's get started. The first $500 you should invest is in yourself, in your financial education. Now, you don't need a fancy Ivy League degree for this. There are plenty of resources available. One of my all-time favorite books is The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. It's a classic for a reason. It teaches you about value investing, understanding the market, and not letting emotions drive your decisions. Think of it as your owner's manual for the financial world. Don't stop there. Read everything you can about investing, personal finance, and successful businesses. Magazines like Forbes and Fortune are good places to start. And there are countless reputable websites and podcasts out there. This isn't about cramming for a test. It's about developing a lifelong habit of learning. The market is always changing, and you need to keep up. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. This initial investment in your financial education will pay dividends for years to come. Before you start building your financial ship, you need to make sure it's not weighed down by debt, especially high-interest debt like credit cards. It's like trying to run a race with a backpack full of rocks. Make paying off high-interest debt your top priority. It's not glamorous, but it's essential. Create a budget, cut unnecessary expenses, and consider a debt consolidation loan if it helps you get a lower interest rate. Remember, paying off debt is like earning a guaranteed return on your money. Where else can you get a risk-free return of 18 to 20% like you can by paying off high-interest credit card debt? Once you've cleared the decks, you'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel and how much faster your progress will be. It's like setting sail with the wind at your back. Debt management is not a sprint, it's a marathon. But once you cross that finish line, you'll be in a much stronger position to build lasting wealth. Now that you've tackled your debt, it's time to start putting your money to work for you. One of the simplest and most effective ways to do this is through passive investing. Think of it like riding a wave. You don't need to be an expert surfer to enjoy the ride. Just get on a good surfboard, in this case, a low-cost index fund or ETF that tracks a broad market index like the S&P 500. These funds hold a diversified basket of stocks, giving you instant diversification. And because they're passively managed, fees are typically low. It's a set-it-and-forget-it approach that's perfect for long-term investors. Remember, time is your greatest ally in the market. The longer you stay invested, the more time your money has to compound and grow. Don't get spooked by short-term market fluctuations. Keep your eyes on the long-term horizon. Passive investing is like planting a tree and watching it grow year after year. It's not about instant gratification, it's about steady, sustainable growth over time. Imagine a garden where your investments grow tax-free. That's essentially what investment tax savings accounts, or TFSAs, and Roth IRAs are. These accounts allow your investments to flourish without being clipped by the taxman. Make the most of these tax-advantaged accounts. They're like greenhouses for your investments, providing a sheltered environment for growth. The beauty of these accounts is that you get to keep more of your hard-earned money. And the longer your money stays invested, the greater the tax benefits. Of course, contribution limits and rules vary depending on your location, so do your homework and choose the account that best suits your needs. Remember, a penny saved is a penny earned, especially when it comes to taxes. Utilizing these accounts is like giving your investments a turbo boost. It's a smart way to accelerate your progress towards financial freedom. Now, if you're feeling more entrepreneurial, consider starting your own business. It's not for everyone, but it can be incredibly rewarding, both financially and personally. The internet has made it easier than ever to start a business with minimal investment. You can sell products online, offer services, or even create digital content. The possibilities are endless. Remember, building a business takes time, effort, and a lot of grit. But it's also a chance to be your own boss, pursue your passions, and create something of value. Don't be afraid to start small and learn as you go. Many successful businesses began as humble side hustles. The key is to find a need in the market and fill it with passion and dedication. Starting a business is like planting a seed and nurturing it into a mighty oak. It takes time, care, and a bit of luck, but the rewards can be truly extraordinary. Here's the secret sauce of wealth building: reinvesting your profits. It's like planting a seed, watching it grow, and then planting the seeds from that plant. Whether it's profits from your investments or your business, resist the temptation to spend it all. Instead, reinvest it to fuel further growth. This is the power of compounding. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering more snow and momentum as it goes. Reinvesting doesn't have to mean putting every penny back in. Start with a portion of your profits and gradually increase it over time. Remember, the more you reinvest, the faster your wealth will compound. It's the key to turning small beginnings into a substantial fortune. Imagine you're sailing along smoothly and suddenly a storm hits. That's what unexpected expenses can feel like, but if you have a solid emergency fund, you'll be prepared to weather any storm. Aim to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a readily accessible account. This will provide a buffer against job loss, medical emergencies, or unexpected repairs. Having an emergency fund gives you peace of mind and prevents you from having to tap into your investments or go into debt when life throws you a curveball. Think of it as your financial safety net, always there to catch you if you stumble. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline, but it's one of the most important steps you can take to secure your financial future. It's like having a lifeboat on board your financial ship, ready to deploy when needed. We've covered a lot of ground today, from financial education and debt management to passive investing and starting a business. Remember, it all starts with taking that first step. Invest in your financial knowledge, get your debt under control, and start putting your money to work for you. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, even if it's with a small amount. Every journey begins with a single step, and the path to financial success is no different. Start implementing these strategies today, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your financial landscape can change. As I've often said, someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Start planting your financial seeds today, and you'll be well on your way to enjoying the shade of financial freedom in the years to come.
Welcome back to Entrepreneurial Edge, where we break down financial wisdom from the greats, so you can build that wealth and live that good life. Today, we're diving into advice inspired by Warren Buffett for those over 40 and freaking out because that savings account isn't where it needs to be. By the end of this video, you're gonna have a solid game plan to get on track, no matter where you're starting from. But first, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future financial tips. First things first, we gotta address the elephant in the room, the feeling of being behind. Look, it's easy to get caught up in regret, thinking, man, I should have started saving earlier. But guess what? Beating yourself up isn't gonna magically put money in the bank. What Warren Buffett's entire philosophy is about playing the long game. And the long game starts right now, today. It starts with believing that even if you're starting a little later, you can still build a comfortable retirement. It's not about how much time you've wasted, it's about how you use the time you have left. Remember, it's never too late to start. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Life throws curveballs, right? You start a family, deal with unexpected expenses, or maybe you just weren't making the kind of money you are now. Most financial advice is geared towards this perfect scenario where you start saving aggressively in your 20s. But the reality is, that's not everyone's story. What matters is that you're acknowledging where you're at right now and making a plan to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, I had student loans, then the mortgage and kids' tuition. Saving for retirement just kept getting pushed back.
Now, I know what you're thinking, but Graham, isn't it too late for me to take advantage of compound interest? Starting early definitely gives your money more time to snowball. But that doesn't mean starting now is pointless. Even if you only have 20 or 25 years until retirement, that's still a significant amount of time for your money to grow exponentially. Every little bit you save today is going to work hard for you over the next few decades. The key is to start now and be consistent. Even small, regular contributions can make a big difference over time. Retirement savings in your 40s. A practical guide. The first step is to create a realistic budget. It's about getting a clear picture of where your money is going and identifying areas where you can potentially cut back without feeling completely deprived. You'd be surprised how much those little, seemingly insignificant expenses add up over time. The Buffett Way. Embrace frugality. Warren Buffett is one of the wealthiest people on the planet, yet he lives a shockingly frugal lifestyle.
I still live in the same house I bought back in 1958 for a steal, drive a car that's, well, let's just say it's not a Bentley, and I famously enjoy a McDonald's breakfast every now and then.
Adopting a mindset of frugality can free up a significant amount of cash that you can then direct towards your retirement savings. Family finance talk. It's crucial. If you're serious about catching up on your retirement savings, you need to get your family on board.
Have an open and honest conversation about your financial goals and what adjustments you might need to make as a family to achieve them. Maybe it means cutting back on vacations for a few years or finding less expensive ways to enjoy your free time. The key is to be on the same page and working together towards that common goal of financial security.
All right, let's get practical for a second. Start by tracking your spending for a month or two, every single dollar. Once you have a clear picture of where your money is going, you can start setting realistic spending limits for different categories like groceries, entertainment, and, of course, savings. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts each month. The debt drag. Break free and supercharge your savings. Debt is a retirement killer. Those high interest rates eat into your income, making it way harder to save effectively. If you've got credit card debt, personal loans, or any other high-interest debt, make it your top priority to pay it off as quickly as possible. Once that debt is gone, you'll free up a ton of cash flow that you can then direct towards building your retirement nest egg. Every dollar you pay off in debt is a dollar you can invest in your future. Keep pushing forward, and you'll see the benefits. Investing like Buffett. Grow your wealth. You're paying down debt, you've got a budget in place, and you're starting to see some savings build up. Now it's time to put that money to work for you. Warren Buffett didn't get rich by stuffing his money under a mattress. Focus on long-term growth. Index funds, mutual funds, even real estate. These are all great options for building wealth over time. Assets versus liabilities. Spend wisely. Now this is a concept that's really transformed the way I think about money. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out. Your house. That's probably a liability because you're constantly shelling out money for the mortgage, property taxes, and maintenance. A rental property, on the other hand, that generates positive cash flow, that's an asset. Let's talk about spending habits for a second. It's so easy to get caught up in the cycle of wanting the newest, shiniest things, whether it's a fancy car, the latest gadgets, or designer clothes. Instead of chasing fleeting material possessions, prioritize experiences and invest in things that will truly add value to your life. When it comes to big purchases like cars or even a house, choose functionality over luxury. You'd be surprised how much money you can save simply by negotiating. Whether you're haggling over the price of a car, trying to get a better deal on your internet bill, or even asking for a discount at your favorite store, don't be afraid to ask for what you want. The worst they can say is no, right? If you can save even a small amount on every purchase, it really adds up over time. Look, I get it. Saving for retirement, especially when you're playing catch-up, can feel like a bit of a grind. What's motivating you to get your finances in order? Is it the peace of mind knowing that you'll be financially secure in your later years? Is it the freedom to retire early and pursue your passions? Whatever it is, hold on to that vision and let it fuel you when times get tough. So there you have it, your guide to tackling retirement savings, even if you're starting a little later in the game. Remember, it's never too late to turn things around. By adopting the right mindset, making a plan, and staying consistent, you can absolutely achieve your financial goals. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Edge for more financial tips and tricks.
Hey everyone, we have a new video here, and today we're diving deep into the world of finance with insights from Warren Buffett. Buffett's strategies have inspired countless individuals on their financial journeys. We'll break down 5 key principles endorsed by Buffett that can help transform your financial life within 12 months. This is about building a solid foundation for long-term financial success. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances, buckle up and let's get started. Nobody gets rich by spending every penny they earn. Warren Buffett lives by the principle of living well below your means. Start by getting rid of high-interest debt. Credit card debt and payday loans are silent wealth killers. Make a plan to aggressively pay them down. Create a budget to track your income and expenses. You'll likely be surprised by how much you spend on unnecessary things. Allocate your money more effectively and prioritize your financial goals. Small changes, compounded over time, make a huge difference. Remember, Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. One of the biggest mistakes people make is letting their money just sit there. Put your money to work through investing. Start by educating yourself. Tons of resources are available online: books, podcasts, and YouTube channels. Start small, even if it's just a small portion of your income each month. Consider low-cost index funds or ETFs for broad market exposure. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Think about other ways to generate passive income. Could you rent out a spare room on Airbnb? Start a small online business? The key is to find something you're passionate about and create multiple streams of income. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Take a look at your inner circle. Are they financially responsible? Do they inspire you to grow? Seek out mentors, join mastermind groups, attend industry events. Learn from those who have already achieved what you're striving for, build genuine relationships, provide value, and support each other's growth. When you elevate your circle, you elevate your mindset and opportunities. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Invest in your education, skills, and personal growth. Identify your strengths and passions and hone those skills. Take online courses, attend workshops, read books, listen to podcasts. The knowledge and skills you acquire will open up new opportunities. Your financial success is directly tied to your personal growth. Real wealth is built over time through patience, discipline, and a long-term vision. Warren Buffett built his fortune by investing in quality companies with solid fundamentals. Do your due diligence and understand the businesses you're investing in. Have a clear investment strategy that aligns with your financial goals. Investing is not a gamble. It's about participating in the growth of the economy. Be rewarded for your patience and discipline. Focus on building a solid portfolio that will stand the test of time. So there you have it, 5 powerful principles endorsed by Warren Buffett. Master your spending habits, put your money to work, surround yourself with the right people, invest in your growth, and adopt a long-term mindset. The best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is now. Take action today and watch as your financial future brightens. Always do your own research and consult with a qualified financial advisor to create a plan that's right for you.
Ever wondered how Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, carved his path to extraordinary wealth? It's no secret, but rather a set of financial principles that he's adhered to throughout his career. Today, we delve into these principles, breaking down the 5 key concepts that shape Buffett's financial philosophy. First, we encounter the concept of zero balance. Buffett warns against the trap of spending every dollar that lands in your bank account. This live for today mentality, he argues, undermines wealth building regardless of your income bracket. Instead of splurging, prioritize saving and investing. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. Second, beware of payment traps. Low monthly payments and zero APR deals can create an illusion of affordability. But Buffett advises caution. These seemingly attractive options can ensnare you in a cycle of debt, giving the appearance of wealth while quietly draining your resources. The mantra here is simple: if you can't afford to buy it outright, you probably can't afford it at all. Third, Buffett champions the power of compounding. Invest in assets that appreciate over time, rather than liabilities which drain your resources. Dividend-paying stocks, real estate. These are the building blocks of wealth, offering the magic of compound interest. It's about generating income that allows for comfortable living and further investment. Fourth, resist the allure of a flashy lifestyle. Despite his own remarkable wealth, Buffett lives frugally. He advises against unnecessary spending on luxury items for the sake of impressing others. The focus should always be on acquiring assets that generate returns, not on accumulating depreciating liabilities. Finally, always be a step ahead. Avoid the trap of impulsive spending. Instead, consider ways to boost your income and invest strategically. Buffett encourages a business-like mindset, seeking out ventures that increase income and allow for further investment in assets. Beyond these key concepts, Buffett's philosophy also emphasizes the American nightmare. The struggle of living paycheck to paycheck despite hard work and good habits. He advocates for financial education to manage money wisely and avoid common pitfalls. Buffett himself has built wealth through smart investments in real estate and other assets, demonstrating the effectiveness of this strategy over time. Avoiding luxuries, even when affordable, is another key point. Prioritizing investments that generate returns, such as real estate or stocks, over spending on depreciating assets is a cornerstone of Buffett's philosophy. This goes hand in hand with the investment mindset, a disciplined approach to regularly investing in stocks or other assets, even in small amounts, to build a solid foundation for wealth. These principles, when applied consistently, can help anyone navigate the financial landscape, avoid common pitfalls, and build lasting wealth. They underscore the importance of prudence, strategic investment, and the avoidance of debt and unnecessary expenditure. After all, wealth is not built in a day, but through a lifetime of wise financial decisions. So take a leaf out of Buffett's book and let these concepts guide your financial journey.
Are you tired of holding cash with little to no returns? In a world of economic uncertainty, it's time to rethink the way we invest. Today, we explore Warren Buffett's top picks for cheap assets to buy instead of holding cash. First up, livestock. Raising animals like pigs, cows, and chickens not only provides steady returns similar to stocks, but also sustains over 1.3 billion people worldwide. It's an investment that makes a difference. Next, consider land. Farmland in particular offers consistent returns and appreciates over time. Recent land values have increased by 7%, continuing a trend that's been steady since 2007. Mutual funds, specifically large cap ones, are another avenue to consider. With an average return of 13.36% over the last decade, they offer a safer alternative to individual stocks. Raw materials like metals and agricultural goods can also diversify a portfolio while providing consistent cash flow. Speaking of diversification, real estate is another asset to consider. Property has low volatility compared to stocks and generally increases in value, providing steady returns. For those with a taste for the finer things, vintage cars and luxury handbags may be of interest. Classic cars with historical or artistic significance often appreciate over time, and high-quality, particularly rare handbags can yield significant returns, sometimes outperforming the S&P 500. Value stocks are another solid investment. Warren Buffett himself advises against speculative investments and instead recommends stocks of established companies. Commodities like oil, gold, and agricultural products help protect against inflation and provide portfolio diversity. Luxury watches and fine art also often increase in value over time due to their rarity and craftsmanship. Investing in precious metals like platinum and silver can also prove rewarding. Platinum, scarcer than gold or silver, is a stable asset that maintains its value, while silver is crucial for electronics and other industries, satisfying Buffett's rule of providing observable value. And gold, while speculative, could potentially see significant appreciation over the next decade. But remember, the most valuable asset is oneself. Investing in personal skills and passion can bring long-term fulfillment and financial success. In conclusion, there are numerous assets to consider instead of holding cash. From livestock and land to luxury handbags and fine art, each offers unique benefits and potential returns. So why wait? Start investing and build a future that's not just financially rewarding, but also fulfilling.
Hello everyone. We're here to share some wisdom on achieving financial freedom, inspired by Dave Ramsey, a guru in personal finance management. Dave's philosophy centers on eliminating debt, controlling spending, and building wealth over time. Today, we're diving into practical steps to fast-track your journey to financial freedom through frugal living habits. Implementing these habits isn't just about saving pennies. It's about setting the foundation for a secure financial future. We'll explore 8 key strategies that can help you significantly cut down your expenses and enhance your savings. Let's transform our financial habits and work towards a life where money is a tool, not a burden. Let's kick things off with one of the most critical steps, freeing yourself from debt. The journey to financial freedom starts with aggressively paying off any existing debts and steering clear of new ones. Start by listing all your debts and targeting the ones with the highest interest rates first. This method, often called the avalanche method, helps minimize the amount you pay in interest over time. Remember, every dollar you avoid paying in interest is a dollar saved. Also, consider transferring high-interest debt to lower-interest accounts if possible, and avoid taking on new debt unless absolutely necessary. By focusing on becoming debt-free, you're not just saving money, you're buying peace of mind. Another powerful tool in your frugal arsenal is the implementation of no-spend days. Designate specific days of the week where you don't spend money on non-essential items. This habit forces you to use what you have, reduces impulse buying, and emphasizes the difference between wants and needs. It's a fantastic way to become more mindful of your spending patterns and to prioritize your financial goals over short-term gratifications. Start small, perhaps with one no-spend day per week, and as you get more comfortable, increase the frequency. You'll be surprised at how quickly the savings can add up when you're not constantly opening your wallet. Moving on to our third habit, cooking at home. The cost benefits of preparing your meals can be astounding compared to dining out. By buying ingredients in bulk and planning your meals, you can save a significant amount of money each month. Plus, home-cooked meals are generally healthier, which can reduce medical bills in the long run. Start by planning your meals for the week and resist the temptation of eating out. Remember, every meal prepared at home is money saved that can go towards your financial goals. Not only will your wallet thank you, but your body will too. Let's talk about a simple change with big savings: brewing your coffee at home. It might seem small, but avoiding daily trips to the coffee shop can save you a surprising amount of money each month. Invest in a good coffee maker and some quality beans. The initial cost will pay for itself in no time compared to daily coffee shop expenses. This habit not only saves you money, but also time as you skip those morning lines. Make your home-brewed coffee a ritual that empowers your financial saving goals, one cup at a time. Grocery bills can be a significant monthly expense, but with a few strategic habits you can reduce them. Start by making a grocery list and sticking to it to avoid impulse purchases. Take advantage of sales and bulk deals, but only buy bulk items that you know you'll use. Also, consider generic brands, which often have the same quality as name brands, but at a lower cost. Planning your meals around what's on sale can further reduce your expenses. Remember, every dollar you save on groceries is a dollar that can contribute to your financial independence. Look around your home. Chances are there are items you no longer use that could be turned into cash. Selling these items can provide a nice boost to your savings. Use online platforms like eBay, Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace to reach a wide audience. Not only does this clear out clutter from your home, but it also gives your items a second life, which is good for the environment. Start small, perhaps with unused electronics or old books, and you might be surprised at how much you can earn from things that were just gathering dust. Don't overlook the benefits of rewards points and cashback programs. Many credit cards and store loyalty programs offer rewards that can save you money on future purchases or even earn you cashback. Always pay off these cards in full each month to avoid interest charges, which can negate the benefits. Use these programs wisely to maximize your savings without increasing your spending. It's like getting paid to shop for the things you were going to buy anyway, making your money work smarter for you. In our digital age, it's easy to accumulate subscriptions for services we seldom use. Take time to review all your subscriptions. Cancel anything that doesn't add significant value to your life or that you don't use regularly. This can include streaming services, magazines, gyms, and more. The money saved from these subscriptions can be redirected towards your savings or paying off debt. It's a simple way to cut costs and ensure you're only spending money on what truly matters to you. We've covered 8 frugal living habits today, each designed to help you save money and accelerate your journey to financial freedom. From cooking at home to cutting unnecessary subscriptions, these habits can significantly impact your financial health. I encourage you to implement these strategies and watch as your financial situation transforms. Remember, achieving financial freedom is not just a dream. It's a reality that you can create through disciplined saving and spending. Start today and take control of your financial future. You have the power to live a life free from financial stress. Let's make it happen!